slim. I have never liked being slim. I will not tell you lie. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to our channel. This is Speaking Grace TV. I'm Adana. She's with me. Or Hannah. Or Speaking Grace. So as you can see, today we decided to, it's quite hot, and we decided to cool off just a bit, just more. On today's topic itself. Okay. You guys don't mind me. I'm just trying to, relax. Okay, so what we want to talk about today is actually something quite serious. But knowing us very well, we like to have fun. Want to talk about body insecurities. Want to talk about body insecurities. It doesn't matter. Before childbirth, during childbirth, after childbirth, while you're young, while you're getting old. Well, we'll be using ourselves as major example, but yeah, we just want to talk about general body insecurities, be it female or male, basically. Happy?
Yeah, and the reason why we are talking about this topic today is we've heard a lot of people say, I feel certain way about, the way I look. I don't like my tummy pouch. I don't like, and people say they are too big, they are too slim. There are a lot of things we hear out there, especially for women that have given birth. After giving birth, some people say they don't like their body. They want to go for certain forms of cosmetic surgery, to get back in shape and all that. I'm going to throw that question to Adana now. Can you do any cosmetic surgery?
Nah. You see me a needle? It's not worth it. That's for me. Personally, nah.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. I think that what would be your advice? Okay, let me ask Adana now. Do you have any body insecurity like things when you gave birth? Have you ever looked at yourself and felt somehow?
True story. People know that I like keeping it real. So, funny. Before I started giving birth, I think I was a bit lighter. So when I started giving birth, I got dark.
You don't like it?
I didn't like it at all. Again, after I had my first child, I was alright. But after I had my son, I now discovered that I started wearing baby clothes. I never wore anything fitted anymore. Because now I feel oh. Anyway, I was just joking, but it's really yes. Every woman will I think I'm still self-conscious about my tummy because I've not gotten there yet. So I'm still self-conscious about that one, and I've lost lots of hair.
You want to cry? Oh my god!
I'm feeling for myself now.
Oh my god!
Okay, so that's me. Oh yeah. Question back
so
to
what's
you.
the question?
I cannot even remember. If you have any, do you have any body part you're insecure about, or after before childbirth, during childbirth, after childbirth?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that to be honest, I don't think I've sat down, and I'm not at that stage where I sat down and be wallowing. No, I can't go out. Because some people are at that point, I can't go out. Some people are at that point where they can't even go outside again.
Really?
Yes, no. I don't know. Where they can't go out for events and all that.
Me, I just wear joggers now.
So, I don't...
Joggers up and down.
So, I think my answer would be no, because I'm not at that point where I sit down and I'm thinking and I'm low. low in mood, or like I'm too fat, or I'm too slim, or my tummy is too, no. I mean, just like you mentioned in one of the videos we recorded, these children were given to us by God, and then these are some of the packages that there are packages that come with it. You should embrace it. Basically, you should embrace it. I have no. That's my answer. To be honest, I've not been low or feeling down or depressed that I want to change something. So no. But what would be your advice for anyone in that phase now? Now we are even talking beyond, those that are married or are giving birth. There are some people that feel certain way about themselves, and I want to encourage everyone out there to please be kind, with your words, how you speak to people. Some people in the net, especially where we come from, but you can be in a circle of friends and people say, they call you names. They call names. For somebody that is on the big side, they can say, horrible. But the person might not necessarily, the person might laugh, but the person might go back to think about it,
Yeah.
Or somebody say, look at your belly. Some people might say, are you pregnant? And the person is actually not pregnant. The person will go back to think about it. So before we speak, let's think about it, and let's think properly before talking.
Let our speech be seasoned with grace.
Yeah, speaking grace. Let your speech be seasoned with grace. Colossians chapter 4 verse 6. So Adana, what would be your advice to somebody? There are so many young people, there are so many old people as well who have lost it. They've lost their self-confidence, they've lost their self-esteem, simply because of this thing we're talking about today. So what would be your advice to them?
Well, to be fair, this is a very, 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 very sensitive topic.
Yeah.
I know that one because I know she said she hasn't been there. I have been there. Like I said, I used to be.
No, there are some things I like that. Maybe I want to be a bit fat, on the fat side, or I want something. But I'm not in that state where the thing is weighing me down, that I can't do anything, that I can't go out. No.
Well, I mean, I haven't.
And even you mentioned the postpartum hair loss. Yeah, I had it.
I remember.
Yes, now. You be my colleague for that.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't mean to be that funny. No.
Just knowing that I wasn't the only one.
You have a colleague.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I was saying, it's actually it's an extremely sensitive topic because I was saying I've actually been in that stage where I didn't want to go out. Actually, I will not lie. As in, because nothing was fitting me anymore.
You feel like people are looking at you.
And before I started having kids, I was that person that I always liked tight, shapy things. To be fair, I've always been very, I wouldn't say cautious, but I've always been quite, I don't want to say proud, but I've always felt good about how I looked.
You're confident in yourself.
Thank you. Confidence of how I looked was as in seriously. So I always liked tight and shapy things because God blessed me. I will not lie.
God bless me too.
So yeah. So I always liked, skimpy, tight, shapy things. But I now discovered that nothing was fitting. I remember I was supposed to go for something, I and my husband, and I tried on like 8 dresses. And I didn't feel good in any. I'm not talking about the ones I had before, because those ones I just had to give them out already. But I didn't feel good in any. So I ended up not going for that event because that one actually weighed me down. So, and I know how it felt. But the truth is, you know what? There's nothing that cannot be corrected. There's no, as I'm not talking about going under the knife now. There's nothing that you cannot, and excuse me, if you love God, you will love yourself, knowing that He's the one that made you that way. Now I'm talking about people that theirs is not due to childbirth or something, people that theirs is not something you can control, like people that are big chested and things like that. See, you just have to live in it.
Embrace yourself, love
That's
yourself.
that's the word.
Be kind to yourself.
You have to live in it. So you live in it. You carry yourself with your head up high. Full stop.
Speak positive things.
But if your own is something that you can work on, like if you're chubby and you want to reduce, you can do exercise and reduce. If you're on the slim side, I remember, growing up, I used to be very slim. Like, I used to be extremely slim.